Hi. She said, thank you for letting me out. They're more interested in me than they are actually being outside. Bye.
Yeah, I guess they're gonna be alright. We'll check them again today.
Alright, welcome back everybody, officially. So the girls went outside as you saw, everybody except Prim. We were gonna let her out, but we figured the cows will be all wound up today because it's actually the first time they've been out in probably two and a half, 3 weeks, I'm guessing. So we knew they'd be really excited. So we may let her out tomorrow or the next day. They'll be going out then as well, and they'll be a little bit more settled down. So we will probably let her out then. What we're gonna be doing today, you can see I do have some tools in my hand here. We are going to be working on the barn because let me tell you, the last 2.5 weeks have been really hard on it. We had a couple cows together that were very, very large, and they ended up pushing this off the sill. Yeah, you can see that's like barely connected. So we need to hook that back up, and then they got into a big fight and broke this bottom part off, which we can't fix today, but I do need to move that board. We moved them out of the stalls just to make sure that they didn't end up pushing on it because all of that is connected to the pipeline. So if they push that out too much, they could actually end up ruining the whole pipeline. So we moved the cows into different stalls just to make sure that nobody was pushing on this area. And thankfully we do have a few empty stalls, so we were able to do that. But this whole area right here needs to be fixed. So I got the ram set and some concrete nails. I didn't grab my safety glasses, so I gotta do that. And my hammer. Darn it, I forgot my hammer. But my bullets and the nails are right there. So I've got to go get my hammer, which is on top of the bale and roller because I've been using it to break the bales because it's been really cold and they've been icy, and it's a whole thing. By the way, if you're new to these videos, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoy them and come back for more. So here's my hammer. Also have to find my boss. I don't know where he went, but I'm gonna need his help to push that wall in. So I gotta find him and my safety glasses. We'll be right back. Ooh, brand new pair. I think this is the new look I'm gonna go for. What do you think, Prim? You like it? I think she likes it. Found him.
What?
I couldn't find you. I said found him.
I had to go check on the grain bill. I sent a grain bill and they haven't got it yet.
Oh.
I want to make sure they get it.
Postal service.
Mail's like Pony Express around here. Can't trust postal service. I guess I don't know why.
I don't know.
Short on help or something.
Probably like everything else. Nobody wants to work.
The lady said she never received any mail at all yesterday, and that just never happened.
Wow. All right, so. Wow. That actually went back in.
What about down here? Down there, I think, too. Isn't it? Yeah.
A little bit.
Hit on that end, though.
Where do you want it?
I guess. Yeah.
Right there?
Yeah.
See how the concrete is right there. I guess it's all right.
There.
Here. You gotta police your brass. Isn't that what they call it?
Yeah. And
I guess I should have had hearing protection because my ears are ringing now.
I'll put 3 in that one. The ears are ringing?
Everybody's gonna be like, where's your hearing protection?
Huh?
Right here?
I guess, yeah.
You got it in the way?
Yeah. Yep. That seems solid.
I still can't bend over. So 3?
No, I don't know. Don't need to wait for them. I think if you put a couple here, a couple in each one.
Okay. Help if I put the nail in the right way. Probably backwards wouldn't work right now. This is gonna be slow for me here.
Okay.
That concrete is messed up right there.
Go way to the right there. Two more. Oh, when you have
do
a
it?
Yeah.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
There's no bullet in it right now. Here you go. It goes into.
There. There's that.
Well, it's definitely rugged now.
Okay.
Did you want one?
I already got it.
Oh, okay.
That seems to be tight there anyway.
All right.
You know what we could have done if we had done it? Had part of that upright go behind.
Yeah, we talked about that a while.
Yeah, but it would have taken you know what I mean?
You'd have to have more than a 4x4, wouldn't you?
Well, you could make it like that, but then left, I mean, it would have been a 4x6, that way, and then had like 2 inches hanging down over.
So they couldn't push it out.
Right, but it would
They
have.
probably still would though. It probably eventually would break where
Well, yeah.
cows are.
Yeah.
Cows.
I just put, don't waste them, just put another one up here. I'm surprised this is held on as good as it is.
How long? Well, this year being
10 years.
10 years.
I thought probably they'd push that right up, even though they are, fastened down, that doesn't mean anything. Cow can push right there with me.
Here, I'm gonna drop these. Right here?
Yeah.
Almost done. Now we need to get all this out.
That's all right. We'll put it in the wall there.
So we got everything out here cleaned up for trash and everything in the barn cleaned up. I'm not sure how much you guys saw that because my other camera is deciding it doesn't want to work today for some reason. So he's gonna put that in the dumpster. I wanted to show you guys because I just moved him and I don't think you guys have seen him yet. So a cow that we had bought last July or something like that, she was already bred when we got her, and this is her little bull calf. So he's half lineback, half Holstein. He is just the cutest little thing. I was really bummed when it wasn't a heifer because we were really excited we were going to keep it. We may possibly still keep him. We're on the fence about it. We used to have quite a few linebacks ages ago, really. When I just started here, we had 4 or 5, I think, and they were really good cows. We had one who was the weirdest cross we've probably ever had. Supposedly, she was a Texas Longhorn lineback, and I believe it because she had nubs for horns, but they were like very long for just nubs of horns, and she was the nastiest cow, so mean. But she was a 100-pound milker, easy, just a wonderful, wonderful milker. Hardy cow. She lived to be like, I don't even know, maybe she was 15 or 16, and she actually ended up having a massive heart attack and dying. We had the vet over for her, and he said she has a really, really bad heart. She's not going to make it. And then one day we went out and laying out on the pad, gone. So it would be really nice to have more linebacks. And since he's only half lineback and half Holstein, it would be really interesting to keep calves from him, from like another Holstein. If he bred a Holstein, it would be 3/4 Holstein, quarter lineback. And you may possibly still end up with the line on their back and a really, really good milker. So I don't know if we've decided on him yet, but we may be keeping him, we may not. But he is a handsome little fella, aren't you? Brennan already named him, which I think means we're keeping him, but his name is Lenny. I'm going to call him Leonard when he's bad. He said, yes, I'm a handsome boy. I am. He's also very sweet. Very laid back. He's a good boy. Yes. He said, I'm a good boy. His mother is also a very, very nice Holstein. She's got a huge bag. You guys got to see her. I think this is her second calf. I'm not really sure because, like I said, we did buy her from somebody else. And she's a really good size and just really nice legs, really nice everything. So if we're going to keep a bull, he'd be the one to keep. But like I said, we still haven't decided yet. So Brent is back, and now we're going to be on to the next project. Brent's trying to clean up this pile of sawdust because it's supposed to snow in a couple days, so we'll be leaving the rest of it on the truck and using that up the next couple of days. A lot of you guys have asked why we put the sawdust out front when we have a sawdust building. it's really just a pain in the butt to get out there all the time. You gotta push the sawdust in, and then if the wind blows, which is always blowing in Maine, it ends up getting snow all over it anyway because one of the doors is open, and it's a pain in the butt to have to shut it all the time. It's just easier to keep it on the truck. When he has the body tipped up, only what... Can't even hear me right now. Only what he takes with the skid steer, like a little bit will fall out, he'll pick it up with the skid steer, bring it in the barn, and we'll do it that way. Only a little tiny bit will fall out on the ground and get rained on, so it actually works much better this way. To just leave the truck out front with the body tipped up and just use it as we need it, and it works a lot better that way. So that's why we don't dump it out back. We only dump it out back in the summer when nothing's gonna get in there, the rain can't get in there, and it's easier just to make sure we have it pushed in all the time. Plus we use less sawdust anyway, so it just works better this way. You'll just have to trust me. We're also supposed to be getting a delivery of grain tomorrow. If you guys can see, this is where it is right here, and that goes pretty fast when you feed them twice a day, so. I think he's probably gonna take that sawdust up on the burn pile, which he's gonna try to get a burn permit for that on Friday because that's the day it's supposed to snow / rain. So I think that's the day that he's gonna try to get a burn permit for. Around here, I know a lot of you guys said you don't need burn permits. You can just burn, you know, whenever you guys think it's safe. But around here, you need a burn permit or they... Usually somebody will snitch on you. So I gotta go check on the girls. Make sure everybody's alive. Hello. Spice. What's the matter, honey? Right, so we didn't haul out the stalls, by the way. You guys probably tell the stalls are pretty gross. But they were kind of frozen, so we're waiting for those to thaw out a little bit more. So I'm gonna actually go out and check on everybody. So it looks like everybody in the free stall is okay. Actually, not many of them in here. Excuse me, girls. I don't want to get everybody all wound up. Hi, Ivy. Hi. This is actually the one I talked about in the last video. We thought about shipping a cow. It's actually Ivy, this one right here. She is having trouble getting bred back. We've had 3 bulls and she just can't get bred. She's like, I don't know, 8 or 9, and she just cannot get bred back this time. So I think we're gonna have to get rid of her, unfortunately. Nothing wrong with her, she's not cystic. She just can't get bred back. We've had her checked by the vet 3 times now. Spice, I am not gonna protect you, sorry. All right guys, this is the next day. I apologize for the abrupt cutoff. So the cows were okay outside yesterday. They came in last night and went out again today, obviously, as you can see, because the barn is empty behind me. Except we did keep in 4 cows. So Primrose is in. We have a cow that doesn't do well outside. She didn't do well yesterday. She slipped. We had to get her up, and she just should not go out anymore. So she's in. She's a milking shorthorn. She's way down on the end. And then we have 2 cows that calved last night. I have had exactly 2 days feeding 4 calves, and now I have 6 to feed again. So at least I had a little bit of time off. But so here we have Loretta, one of our best milking Holsteins. She calved yesterday afternoon, and she's doing well. She cleaned and everything. The calf is okay. She had a healthy little heifer who is sleeping in this cage right here. So I think we probably are going to be keeping her because her mother is such a good cow. In the cafeteria, we have 5 calves. We have that bull we're thinking about keeping, and 4 of the heifers we're definitely keeping. I'm filling their water right now, so I gotta make sure that I definitely remember I'm doing that, because that's one of my pet peeves, to be filling the water, think I can do something else while that's filling, and then totally forget about it and have it spill over and just make a huge mess. I don't know if anybody else does that, but I'm like so bad about that every single time I do it, so I'm going to keep an eye on it this time. Then, so the other cow that calved is Jules. She is one of our, we only have 2 purebred Guernseys, so she is our tallest, biggest purebred Guernsey, our oldest too, I think. I think she's like probably 7 or 8 now, I don't know. But she's a pretty good milking cow. I definitely wouldn't go with Guernseys ever. They're just not, I mean, they're like a taller, frailer Jersey, basically. But she's honestly been pretty good for us. We've never had any major issues with her. And she had this bull calf over here. And he's doing well. He was born really early this morning, so he's kind of out of it. He's got a funky lip, too. I don't know what's going on there. What's wrong with your lip? He said, I don't know. Hi. I'm sorry, buddy, but you're kind of homely. So they've both eaten. They're both doing well. She cleaned as well. I don't think I mentioned that. And so far, not showing any signs of milk fevers. So yeah, we've got to go pick up a load of hay today. We've got this side of the barn that we still need to work on the curb. I don't think that this side of the barn has any problems anyway, but we're just going to go down through and check it really quick. So I'm going to shut off that water. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already done that. Keep it real, keep farming, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, guys.